Sor. Have you heard about this? Google Maps can now show you real-time bus departures in Cambodia.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm following this closely. It's pretty exciting.
It really is. We're doing a deep dive today into a blog post by Chamnan, and he's really excited about this new feature.
Yeah.
And I think he has every right to be. I think this could seriously change how we travel and commute, especially in cities like Phnom Penh and Siem Reap. Imagine you know exactly when your bus is going to get there. No more guesswork.
Yeah, it's a game changer, especially for those of us who rely on public transportation.
Yeah, so let's break this down for our listeners. So this feature isn't just about like seeing static bus schedules. It's about real-time updates, like estimated arrival times, even potential delays, all integrated right into Google Maps. You just input your destination, tap the bus icon, and voila, you have all the information you need right there.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is the technology behind it. It's not just a timetable or anything. It's like a dynamic system that uses GPS data to track the location of buses. So the information you see. It's incredibly accurate and constantly updating, making public transit more efficient and reliable.
This is especially helpful in a place like Cambodia where traffic can be really unpredictable.
Oh, absolutely. Think about it. Phnom Penh, Siem Reap, these are bustling cities with growing populations and increasing traffic congestion. A tool like this, it can make a real difference in how people navigate those urban environments.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a huge benefit for tourists, too. Imagine arriving in Phnom Penh, maybe you don't speak Khmer and you're trying to figure out the bus system. Yeah. Now you have this like user-friendly tool that can guide you around the city, making travel so much more accessible.
Yeah, and it's not just about ease of use for tourists either. It's about empowering local commuters as well. If you know the exact arrival time of your bus, it means less time waiting at the bus stop and more time for other things.
And, Chamnan Leon actually shared this great story in his blog post about how this feature helped him explore more of Phnom Penh. He was able to like easily navigate from Cham Chao to Tul Kuk in the city center, all thanks to the real-time bus information. It really made me wonder, beyond just the convenience, how might this kind of technology actually shift how we experience travel?
That's a great question. When you're not worried about missing your bus or getting lost, you're more likely to maybe venture off the beaten path, discover new places, really immerse yourself in the local culture.
Yeah, like having a personal guide in your pocket, but for public transportation.
Exactly. And this kind of ties into a broader trend that we're seeing globally, the integration of technology into our everyday lives, particularly when it comes to mobility.
For sure. So, okay, let's see our listeners ready to give this a try in Phnom Penh or Siem Reap. Chamnan offered some great tips in his post, like saving frequent routes, enabling notifications for delays, and double-checking the information with local sources just to be sure.
Yeah, those are all good points. And that last one is really important. While real-time data is generally accurate, there can be discrepancies sometimes, especially during peak hours when traffic patterns are unpredictable. It's a good reminder that technology is a tool, and using it effectively often means combining it with local knowledge and a bit of common sense.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of limitations, right now this feature is only available in Phnom Penh and Siem Reap. It would be incredible to see it expand to other areas of Cambodia soon.
I agree. It would be great to see this level of connectivity extend to other cities and towns, making travel more accessible and efficient for everyone. And this brings up an interesting thought. What other transportation innovations might we see in Cambodia in the future?
Oh, that's a great question. What possibilities come to mind for you? Well, we've talked about like integrated ticketing systems and other deep dives, and those could be revolutionary in Cambodia. Imagine a single card or app that you can use for buses, tuk-tuks, maybe even ferries.
Oh yeah, that would definitely streamline things. And it could also open up possibilities for better data collection and service landing. If you have a centralized system that's tracking how people are moving around, you can make more informed decisions about infrastructure development and transportation routes.
And what about ride sharing? It's already pretty popular in Phnom Penh, but could we see platforms specifically designed for public transit? Maybe something that connects commuters going in the same direction or helps fill empty seats on buses.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea. It could potentially make public transit even more efficient and cost-effective. And we can't rule out the possibility of autonomous vehicles in Cambodia's future either. I mean, there are definitely infrastructure and logistical challenges to overcome. But the idea of self-driving buses navigating the streets of Phnom Penh, it isn't as far-fetched as it might seem.
It's kind of mind-blowing to think about. This one new feature on Google Maps has opened up so many exciting possibilities. But let's bring it back to the present for our listener. What does this real-time bus info mean for their experience in Cambodia, like right now?
Well, it means less time spent waiting at bus stops wondering when the next bus will arrive. It means more time exploring, discovering new places, and experiencing all that Cambodia has to offer. And it could also mean a less stressful commute, knowing that you have the information you need to navigate the city.
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of public transportation and gives you the power to plan your journey better.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this is just the start on a much bigger transformation in Cambodia's transportation landscape.
So here's a final thought-provoking question for our listener to think about. How might you use this new tool to enhance your own experiences in Cambodia? Whether you're a tourist navigating a new city or a local commuting to work, how can this real-time bus information help you explore more, connect more easily, and just make the most of your time? Stay tuned for other episodes. Charm Reble. Bye-bye.